Riverboat Brawl in Alabama turned racial quickly. I'm not gonna play the video. Of course, you guys know it's been getting flagged left and right, depending on what you play and how you play it. I don't want to take those risks or those chances, but I do think it's a hot topic, and I would like to get you guys taken. I'm sure the audience would appreciate to hear what you guys got to say. Do you guys actually know what happened? Is anybody following? Do you not care? So you know what's going on. I was listening to a little bit of TLA show today, and apparently everybody thought the black guy that was getting attacked was a security guard, but he was the co-captain of the ship. I heard he was trying to pull in, and I guess they wouldn't allow him to pull in, so he took a smaller boat. Am I telling the story correctly? He took a smaller boat, right? I hopped down and tried to approach them. Things went left, and then that's when all chaos broke. I'm hearing things about this white chair. I guess that seems to be a symbol. That seems to be highlighted. So they are looking for this guy, apparently, and want him to turn himself in within 24 hours, particularly him. And I think TLA kind of played it pretty smooth. He was saying that somebody gotta go to jail. Somebody got to be that one person that has to take the fall for all of this. This went viral. It went viral. So, you know, a lot of politics is going to be played in this. They're going to handle this situation with care. What are you guys' thoughts about it? I'm going to go ahead and go to you, Sean. Go to you first. I see you nodding your head, man. You've been following the head. Man. You over here like the black TMZ.
Gee, let me tell y'all something, man. A wise man once said, it was a Greek philosopher. I forgot his name. He said, "Run up, get done up," and that's exactly what happened. You run up, you get done up.
Explain that one again.
This great Greek philosopher from the 19th century. Okay. Yeah, Aristotle Jenkins. Aristotle Jenkins said, "Run up, get done up." Look, Buddy was just doing his job, and they thought it was sweet. They said, "You know what? We're gonna beat these niggas up. We're gonna beat this one nigga up." Man, when that head went up in the air, bat signal. It was over with, bro. The bat signal went up, and darkness came from everywhere, like roaches. And they beat the brakes off. They beat Buddy up out of his Crocs. That was a glorious day in Negro history. I don't care what y'all say. This shit gonna go up, man. Look, I'm about to keep me a couple chairs in my car, bro. We don't need ammunition no more. We just need chairs, bro. That's it. It was beautiful. I'm about to cry one single thug tear.
Just so you know, the Lapeef Network does not condone any violence. So, Sean Antonio is speaking on his behalf and only his behalf. With that being said, let me go ahead and go to Trey Smooth. What are your thoughts about it, sir?
What's happening, gang? So, I mean, it's a crazy event. It's unfortunate that it went down like that, right? It became racial real quick. You saw a dude swimming and everything else. And it's fortunate that it didn't go any further than that, right? Because in situations like that, brawls, it could easily turn into some, you know what? Somebody could have had a weapon, and that would have been that. And, you know, fortunately, it didn't come to that point, because I'm going to tell you what, I'm pretty sure Trigger Mike would agree that most events that you go to, most places where they have those weapons, they are way more prepared than we are. That's a fact. I'm in a position where I could see a lot of this going on, and I'm telling you, in those houses, they got big old safes with a lot of noise in it. So it's fortunate that it didn't get to that. I mean, it's bad, man. That it's still like that. I hate to see it, because I mean, why are we still like this? Like, it's not the 60s. It's not, you know, back in the day. Like, why does it have to come to that? I understand what happened when people saw what was going on, for sure, but it's very unfortunate that we still have that type of hatred towards each other, where it's just got to be like that. I understand who initiated it, right? That was uncalled for. They started it, and it is what it is. You can't do that. It was no reason. If they were shooting a fade and he would have got the best of them one-on-one, it would have been what it would have been. But once you start trying to, jump somebody, stomp them out, and all that. Like, you're doing too much. So I definitely understand why everybody saw what was going on and came to his aid. But it's unfortunate that only us went to go help. You know what I'm saying? That it just turned black and white just like that. And it just shows you where we are as a society still. And it's just unfortunate, man. I saw that and I couldn't believe it. I'm like, damn, it's still going down like that. That's just how I felt.
All right. Sir Harold, what are your thoughts about it, sir?
So it has been referred to as, we've had the Boston Tea Party, and this is now the Sweet Tea Party. So it's a very interesting thing. Very, very interesting. So I really do hate that it happened, but I think with all the conversations we've been having about, Black people not standing together and rallying around each other, I think a lot of these conversations are starting to manifest. And I think that in this instance, it was, instead of us trying to wait to see what's going on, instead of us having the phone out, a lot of Black people moved into action because you can kind of sense when something is just wrong. And I thought it was good. What I dislike about it is that, right, it turns racial real quick, and that we're in 2023, and in 2023 we're still different with the same types or different forms of these racial undertones. But if I'm just being honest about it, I was very glad that I didn't see as many people with their camera phones out saying, this is terrible, this is a horrible thing, I can't believe this is happening. Somebody called the police, recording on their phones. People instead, jumped into action to go help this brother, and I think that was a solid thing to see. So I'm in a way, I'm very proud to see my Black people not just standing around watching someone be assaulted, but they're stepping in and assisting. I was proud of that.
All right. Purple Pill, what are your thoughts about it, sir?
That was one of the greatest moments in internet history. The chair meme will go down in all history of memes. The pictures I've seen, I've never laughed harder in my life. I mean, this is one of those moments that everybody's always going to remember. It's gonna really make people think twice, I think, before doing some stupid shit. Like, sometimes these type of things have like good repercussions and like puts people in check and like makes people not act stupid anymore in the future over dumb shit. So I really hope that like a lot of people just get a wake up call and kind of just realize, there might be a giant boat of people watching if you do something stupid like that. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I don't have a lot of opinions on it. Honestly, I'm just very happy. I'm happy for the Black community that like what Sir Hill was saying, came to, like, it was nothing. Like, that guy swimming across the bay to get there. Like, that shit is like determination right there. And like, you just don't see that with any culture, honestly, today at all. So like, when you see that happen, it's just like, it brings a smile on your face because it just doesn't happen today that often. So it was a beautiful sight. That's all I gotta say.